Let's say you want to define a campaign and you have two images that you want to display in a banner and you don't know which one will be better received by the customers. Now you can test them by creating a campaign with A/B testing. So A/B testing, sometimes called split testing, is comparing two versions A and B which are identical except for one variation that might affect the user behavior. Version A control is the current used version, while version B variant is modified in some respect. So today I will explain and show to you how you can define a campaign with A/B testing. For that, you'll need to expand the menu, click on New Campaign, and here you'll need to add a name for your campaign. Select the output channel type, in this case I will use internet banking. Add a description for your campaign. So this campaign will target all customers that have their birthday coming up and are eligible for a credit card. Then I will set a priority for this campaign, select the business objective, cross-selling, select the product group, lines of credit, and lastly, I need to select the method that I want to use for testing, in this case A/B testing. Then I need to go to the Events tab and select the event that will trigger the execution of this campaign, and I will select Homepage Loaded. This means that every time a customer will log into the internet banking application, he will trigger the execution of this campaign. In terms of audience, we have a new field here called Holdout Cell. And the holdout cell contains a percentage of customers that won't receive the campaign communication message. The purpose of this is for the marketing analyst to check if they purchase the product promoted by this campaign without receiving any marketing communication about it. And for the purpose of this demo, we will leave the holdout cell set to 0. After that, you need to add a profile that will filter out your targeted audience. And for this campaign, I will select the customers that have their birthday coming up. It's a profile that contains two conditions. First of them is customer days until next birthday less or equal to 5. And the second one is customer status equals active. So I will select the profile, click on the select button. The profile will now be displayed in the audience tab, and I will select the profile evaluation rule. And going on to the channels tab, I can now define the message that will be delivered through the control and variant version. So in the control tab, I need to select the second segmentation, how many customers, the percentage of customers that will receive this version. Then I need to select the location. It will be in the left side banner of the internet banking application homepage. Then I will select the content type. I want to be able to display an image. The actual image, I will select it from the CMS repository. Then I'll need to add an image tooltip. This will be displayed to the customer when hovering over the banner. And then add a click URL. And this will be the URL that the customer will be redirected to when clicking on the banner. Next, I can go on to the variant section, and you'll see that the segmentation is auto-populated. And I will select the same location, the same content type, and the only thing that will be different will be the actual image. So I will select a different image. I will add the same image tooltip and the same click URL. The last thing that I need to do in the channel tab is plan the start date of the test and the planned start date and date of the test. So the test I will plan it to start today and end tomorrow. Now I can go on and plan the start date of the whole campaign. So I will plan it to start in a few days and end at the end of the month. Now I will save the campaign. And you'll see that once saved, the campaign is in draft status. To be able to test this campaign, I need it to be in testing status. So first I will send it to pending check and then log in with a different user. And send it to pending testing. And now I can send it to testing status. So by clicking on the start test, I will send the campaign to testing status. So if I go and select all campaigns, I'm able to see that my campaign is in testing status. So now I can play the role of a customer and test to see how this campaign gets executed. So I will log in with Rolf. And Rolf will receive the control version. And let's say he likes it, he will click on it. And he will be redirected to the Temenos website. Now let's log in with a different user. And the second one will receive the variant one, the variant version. So let's see, you see that the second customer received the variant version. Let's say he doesn't like it, he will log out and we will log in with the third customer. And the third customer will receive the control version. Let's say he likes it, he clicks on it, he will be redirected to the Temenos website. Now, if we go back to the campaign management interface, we are able to see the results of the test. So we are able to see how many customers were targeted for the control, for the variant, what's the number of opportunities that were created, the number of clicks. So we know that the first and the third customer clicked on the control image, but the second one didn't click on the variant image. So now that we have the results of the test, if we want this campaign to be available for all customers, we need to finish the test and decide which of the variants we want to give to the rest of the population. So I will select all campaigns. It's in pending approval status. So now I need to log in with Marketing Supervisor. Select the campaign. And now I can approve either the control version or the variant version. And because the control version received more clicks, was better received by the customers, I will approve the control version. So the campaign will now be in approved status. So if I log in with the first user, I will be able to start the execution of the campaign. And now the campaign will be in running status. So if I go back to the internet banking application and log in with the second user that received the variant version, I will be able to see that he will now receive the control version because this is the one that was approved by the marketing supervisor. So yes, he received the control version. This is how you define campaigns that contain A/B testing. Thanks for watching.